What are you doing in there?
Trying to look for some, but I don't see any.
So I just got in from doing chores and it is freezing cold out there and windy. So I'm going to make up a little fire here to warm up the house a bit. Then I'm going to spend the day canning. Now for supper I had planned on putting this ham in the crock pot, but clearly that isn't going to happen. So it looks like I'm going to have to bake it in the oven. This ham is one that we got last year from my husband's work around the holidays, and I threw it in the freezer. And since I'm needing to get more freezer space, I decided I better get it out and cook it up. The reason we didn't cook it last year is because we had hams left over from the pigs that we had butchered ourselves, so we ate those first. So while I'm waiting for the canner to cool down, I decided that I would get my Azure order put away. I thought you guys might like to see what all I got. I try to stock up as much as possible in the fall and try to think of things that we will use through the winter as much as possible, because my husband's job slows way down through the winter months, and so things get a little tight and it gets to be slim picking and stuff like that. And I found that if I get stocked up on food and stuff like that, it helps out a lot. Between everything we grow and getting the miscellaneous things that I needed stockpiled, we can usually get through the winter pretty easy. The first thing I got was some whole peppercorns. The next thing I got is some sea salt. This will last us well into probably the spring, early summer, because I still have a partial bag yet. And then here is some steak seasoning. I've never tried this before, but I like to just have various seasonings on hand to kind of spice things up, because, you know, we do have a lot of meat and stuff like that in the freezer, and I tend to just fix like meat and vegetables most of the time, so I like to try to just make a variety of different things. So I won't necessarily maybe use this with steak. I might use it with chicken or whatever, pork chops, whatever we have. And then here is some taco seasoning mix. Now this will last me almost a year. The last bag that I have is just about to run out, so this is a pound of it, and it's really good. I love this seasoning. I know you can make a lot of these seasonings on your own, but I find sometimes that it's just nice to go ahead and have some on hand and not have to really think about gathering all the different spices and all that up to make it. So that's the way I like to do it anyway. And then this I've already gotten into, but it's some pizza seasoning, and it's really good too. I thought, you know, since I'm making all that tomato sauce and stuff like that, you know, this will come in really handy. And then I got some onion soup and dip mix. And I thought, I've never had this before either. I've already opened it and tried it. I used it to flavor some soup that I made the other day, and it was really good. Then I got a 5-pound bag of oatmeal. This will definitely last us through the winter. Then I got this Pamela's gluten-free baking mix. I love this stuff. Actually, I bought this for my mom because she was wanting to try it. But I also use it and I really like it. I also bought some flour too. A while back I tried going gluten-free and I lost a lot of weight and I felt great. It was amazing. And so once I was gluten-free for about 8 months or so, I think it was, I went back and started eating flour and gluten again, and I gained all the way back and I don't feel as good. And so I've decided to try going back gluten-free for a while just to see if I can lose a little bit of weight that I'm wanting to lose and see whether my aches and pains that I have will go away. I still do eat a little gluten here and there, but I'm trying to cut back as much as possible. And the last thing I bought was a 1 gallon bucket of coconut oil. I love this stuff. I do all my baking, cooking, and everything with this. And this will definitely last us well into the spring or summer. And then I also ordered a big block, 5-pound block of raw cheddar cheese, and that stuff is amazing. This is the best cheese ever. I also ordered a 5-pound bag of broccoli, and I think it was a 5 or 10 pounds each of organic frozen strawberries and blueberries. Those come in really handy through the winter because a lot of times if the roads are bad or the weather's bad, I don't always run to town and get fresh vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. So I like having a stockpile of frozen fruit like that in the freezer that I can just pull out and make smoothies with, or even just pull out and just eat frozen. Tonight I fixed a butternut squash. We've never had it before, but I decided to go ahead and try it because I'm looking for something different to grow in the garden next year, and if we like it, then it might be a possibility to plant. So I added a little bit of onion and butter, and then I'm going to mix it in. It smells delicious. I can't wait to try it. So supper is ready, and we are having ham and the squash that I made. Miley's got a bunch of veggies on her plate because it's highly doubtful you'll eat the squash, right?
Mm-hmm. I think a tomato.
Is it good?
Yes.
So how's the squash?
It is really good. Good.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
I also made gluten-free biscuits out of Pamela's baking mix. I haven't tried them yet, but
Those are really good also.
really good. All right. And I was going to fix corn, but then I discovered right when we were getting ready to eat that I forgot to do that. So I guess this is what we're eating tonight. I had a few beans left, and so I went ahead and decided to can them up really quick. It only made 4 jars worth, and I debated on whether to even can it because it's kind of really not worth firing up the canner for. But I went ahead and did it because I figured it'll be worth it for this winter to have it, I think. I was canning those 4 jars of beans while I was making supper, and that's why I forgot the corn. Good stuff. You gonna try the squash at least? Just a teeny tiny little bite?
No.
Oh, come on.
It tastes like sweet potatoes.
Yeah. You like sweet potatoes?
Mm-mm.
So we're out doing chores tonight. Oh yes, yay, the turkeys are up tonight. That is great. Awesome.
Awesome. So would there be eggs in here since...
Yeah, there would be eggs in there. Oh man, there's 4 eggs in there. You reach them? You want me to?
It's hard grabbing like a whole bunch of eggs in one hand.
Just grab 2.
I can grab 3 in the hand, but I can grab 4.
We're supposed to get a frost tonight, and I forgot to pick the peppers. And I'm not sure exactly how bad the frost is going to be, or anything like that. But I want to go ahead and try to get them picked. Brooke brought a sack out here to put them in, but she's up there taking care of a rabbit right now. So I guess we can leave them in a little pile, and then she can, when she gets out here, we can put them in there.
I saw one side, you saw on the other side.
Okay.
Since you can use your camera as a light.
Okay, that'd be great.
Go. Mom, I see a pepper, and I don't want you to miss it, and I'm trying to get over to it. But these are blocking my way.
Okay, we just have to try your hardest to reach it.
Can you grab these 2? That will help a lot if you can.
Oh, I can't barely because I got my hands full, but...
It's like a huge one. See why I didn't want to miss it in a second. You'll see why.
Why didn't you want to miss it? Oh my goodness sakes, that is an awesome pepper.
That is why you didn't want to miss it.
Amazing. Oh, there's one right here, Miley.
Where?
Right there.
Nice.
What are you doing in there?
I look for some, but I don't see any.
Got one big bag full of peppers, and then we got a egg basket full of peppers. Now we're gonna have to use Miley's pockets for the eggs.
I've already had an egg cracked in my pocket on this coat.
Ew.
And there's still like the egg's dried in it. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.